Everyone, it's Jonna, the Preppy Crafty Girl, and I am here for a haul video. I went to a couple of my favorite thrift stores in town, and some of this stuff I've had sitting here in piles for a while, so I just want to get it all put away. And so I thought I'd share before I went and put it away. One of the things that I picked up was this Betty Crocker's Hostess Cookbook. It features more than 400 guest tested recipes. I love it because it has a wealth of ideas for today's entertaining, and I love these Betty Crocker cookbooks, but most of all in this one, look at the table settings, and it takes me back to, look at these raffia, the Melmac dishes with the raffia and the daisies. Look at the daisies. I would so love that. But I just saw these on a thrift video from somebody. And then it just gives you lots of entertaining ideas. And so I love this one that you're going to have photographic equipment, so you have your guests watching all your, back in the day whenever you got home from a vacation, you would watch slide presentations of the person's trip, and that was a big thing. You'd have people over for lunch or for dinner, and then you would show the slide projector presentation of your vacation. Usually it's like, here's another plant, here's another picture of a Hawaiian coast, anyway. Here's a little fondue party, and just super cute. So I picked that up. Another thing that I picked up is this linen pillowcase cover or pillow cover. It had these really cool wood buttons that I'll source, and I love this linen whenever I can find linen. Now I did wash this already. This actually was new in the package, but whenever I can find linen, I will pick it up. I love the feel of linen, especially in the summer. Another thing that I picked up, because I never know what I'm going to find there, was about 5 inches worth of assorted mailing envelopes, which are great. You know how expensive these can be. And I'm thinking with the smaller ones, back in the day, I made a folio journal. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if it's even on this channel or if it was on my previous channel when I was on Ustream back in the day. But I used to make I made a journal out of these, like a folio type thing, and it came out really cute. It was one of my favorite travel journals. I need to try to find it. It's in my stash somewhere. But anyway, so I thought about doing that with the smaller ones because I have like about 100 of these things. And then of course I've got other mailers for other stuff. So I did pick those up, and they were in 3 different sizes. And then I found a columnar book. So I always try to pick these up when I see them. It was just in the stack. I didn't realize that it was in there when I bought it. I also found everybody knows I love Scooby-Doo. And I found a whole stack of these books, so I picked them all up. I'm not going to tear into these. The Camp Fear one's going to go in my camper because I have a collection of camping books in my vintage camper. And so, in fact, I need to kind of clear them out a little bit because I have quite a few that are doubles, but I'll go through these. So anyway, I picked them up. These are not old. They're Scholastic book, but they're so fun to go through and look and read. I love my Scooby-Doo. I don't think these are that old. Let me see. These are 2012, but they're really cute and fun, and I love the stories, and I love reading it. Another thing that I picked up was, oh my gosh, a stack of these Magnolia magazines. I'm getting ready to go and teach a junk journaling class, and so I thought, okay, I think what we're going to do is, because I found so many of them, there are 12 of the, well, let me see, there are, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10 of them. I thought there were 12, but there's 10, but I do have some more of these. I've got 16 ladies going to be joining me for this little event I'm putting on, and so I've been kind of sourcing for kits for them, but I thought these, because it has really cool, if you don't not familiar with Magnolia's Chip and Joanna Gaines, their magazine that they put out, and so I just love like the photos. Look at this one that makes such a good journaling card. And they are not glossy papers. They're like a matte finish, so they're great to use for that. So whenever I can find Magnolia magazines, I pick them up, and I got a whole stack. So when I do this, these are all from, after I read them, I'm going to read them, of course, first. These are all from 2025. So that was a kind of cool find. I think I got charged like 25 cents a piece. I'm not sure, but I think they'll be fun to put in their kits. I'm actually sourcing for their kits right now. We're going to work on scripture writing journals, prayer journals, that kind of thing. You can use it for whatever you want, but I am going to be putting together some notebooks. I'm kind of deciding whether I want to do it in composition books, maybe. That might be the easiest. I'm not really sure. Well, I'll just see. Or if I do traveler's notebooks, I may do traveler's notebooks. That's a good size. And so anyway, I found these cake sculpture books. These are from 1986. And I just thought, okay, the sketches in here, the illustrations are super cute. And then it has awesome, like, look at these amazing cakes. This is like a true art. Look at this one. I so would have ordered that cake right there. Oh my gosh, a telephone, pork and beans. And it has like people. Oh my gosh. Look at the faces that he's done over step-by-step portrait likenesses. And cakes. Look at Lincoln. Oh my gosh. Mark Twain. Ben Franklin. Yeah, pretty cool. I can't imagine. It's like you're a sculptor, but you're just doing it with cake and icing. So I got that one. And then this is by the same person. This is called Figure Piping Ideas for Cupcakes and Larger Cakes. And again, this is from 1983. And it has just the cutest images in here, and I thought, wouldn't these make cute like pockets or journaling cards? Look at the pig. And just, yeah, I love this one too. So this was cute. That came home with me. I did get the Dr. Seuss. It's called My Book About Me, because I had this book growing up and I love this book, and I don't know what happened to the one that I wrote in. It's from 1969. And you fill it out. And so, oh my gosh, I remember this. I loved it. And so I'm going to be turning this into a journal, because I just remember doing all these things. I remember doing my hand and tracing it around it. And so, yeah, this is going to be my next journal. So I got that one. A few other things that I picked up were, whenever I can find this old contact paper, I pick it up. I love old contact paper. This one's from the 80s, definitely. That mauve and the blue. I love contact paper. And then this one's probably from the 1999, it says. So it's a vintage. I was gonna say this is 90s, but because it's fruit. But fruit is all, and it's green. They did a lot of that hunter green back in the late 1990s, early 2000s. But again, this is great. Yeah. So do you guys pick up contact paper, and how do you use it in your junk journaling or your projects? Okay, let's see. Sorry, I put some stuff on the floor. Okay, then I found these deck of bird cards, which I thought were really cool. They are glossy, but I could cover the back, and I really got these because I've been very curious to find out. Oh, it's got a little booklet in there. Very curious to find out what bird has been sitting outside my window just squawking all day. It's like it has one note and it goes on all day, every day when I'm out on the deck. And I think it's probably a female, probably territorial, probably has some babies in a nest over in a tree next to my deck. I'm gonna assume. But I want to find out what kind of bird it is, and I thought this will help me because it shows the area of where the birds live and has like a ton of our domestic birds here in the U.S. So, and then once I do figure out which one it is, I will. I think there's probably an app that you can, record the bird and then upload it and it'll tell you what kind of bird it is. I thought about doing that too, but I thought these cards were really cool. I'll use them in junk journals after. This is so not junk journal related, but I couldn't pass this up. Oh my gosh, it's super heavy. It does have a maker's mark on the bottom, but that's not why I got it. I got it because I thought I'm gonna put a little plant in here. I think it's so cute. And I love that it's double handled. It's just adorable. So I did get that. Then I found some beads. I always pick up beads if I can get them really inexpensively. And so these are just like white beads. These remind me of vintage beads like back in the day. The beaded necklaces. And then these are two sizes of different crystals. These are nice as spacer beads or end beads. So I did get those. They're not old. I think this one's from Joann's. Then I found, okay, first off, this music store is in Memphis. It's not around anymore. And I got it because I just wanted the bag. And then when I saw the bag and I pulled it out, the really cool thing was, okay, there was a cash register tape in there. That's like one of those old calculator cash register tapes. Was these things, which are reeds. So I thought this is really neat. This should probably be part of Trinket Tuesday, but I thought these would be cool. Drill a hole in and hang off as dangles on like a music journal or something like that. In fact, I'm still working on my own personal journal, gathering the stuff for it, and I'm almost done. Okay, so I got 5 of those. And then I found this really cute little apple basket. It says the Blackberry Lane collection. It's hand stenciled and it's actually signed. But how cute is that with the little apples on the side? And then, that's it. So that was my haul. Oh no, I have more. I'm sorry. I didn't look to the right. Okay, this is what I wish that I had gotten more of. These Tootsie Roll game cards. I had no idea. I saw it in the bottom. I just saw the Tootsie Roll. I thought it was a sticker because it's very slick. And if I had known, I would have searched for this deck because, oh, how cute are those? So I did get that. And then I found some Yahtzee scorecards. I do like to use the ones that people write in, but these have not. There's just that top page. And I found some, like I need more of these, but I don't know what these went to because they are like, oh, it went to a cue pad. They're plasticky, but I thought these would be really cute to make notepads out of. You could just punch 2 holes, put some paper behind it, and make little notepads. Foods, the alphabet. I don't even know what year these are from. Oh, it doesn't say. But guess who I am? I just thought these were so cute. My farm, Jurassic Park, at the airport, Jurassic Park again, my bathroom, my kitchen. I just thought these were really cute. They look like they might be from the early 2000s, only because you can kind of operating table, the hospital, only because you can tell by some of the items that are, in the background and what we have and what we don't have. So there are definite duplicates. Oh yeah, there's lots of duplicates. The houses of the mole. Look at these, got a little strawberry house. Emotion and exercise. Speaking of exercise, I just got at the Goodwill bins when I was there, I picked up a weighted medicine ball, and I missed training with a medicine ball, so I have been having fun doing that. My triceps are so sore right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I also found these. Okay, I found 2 things. Well, I found 3 things. So I took them out of the box because the box was kind of roached. But look at these labels, and they're on the that matrix, dot matrix, where you feed them in. And then I found these file labels, which are on that same dot matrix grid. These are red. And then I just found, I have a lot of these, but I love using them. They're just file folder or index labels. And these are in green. So I got this was a whole pack of these. And let's see, what else did I get? I did pick up a bunch of these treat bags. I like to use these in my packaging in the different seasons. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I found some articles of my mother. So this was the first proof when she was in the Cleveland News, and she modeled this, it says, in 1953. And then there's some other articles about my mom and dad's career, and then their wedding announcement was in here. And then I found a wedding photo. That was my mom and my dad, and then their groomsmen. It was a very high society wedding because my dad was a director and producer of television, and my mom had her own TV, well, radio and TV show. So very high society, really cool wedding. So that was kind of a neat find that I found in my stuff. Okay, then I have like, all right, I have a bunch of this. Sorry, I had some things that I found, some memory stuff. Oh gosh, I keep bumping my table, sorry. I found these numbers. I love house numbers. I love using these in collage. They're so awesome. Little splash of gold. I found these biggest tabs. I like to use these as stencils when they have the plastic on them, but these I'm going to use. I'm working on my ephemera book, and so I need these for categories as separators for my ephemera book. And I found, okay, this was at the Goodwill bins. I had to get it. It's a Buddy L truck, farm truck. Oh my gosh, I need to wash it, but look how cute. So cute. So I did get that. Also, I found the Pink Panther. I don't know about you, but I loved watching the Pink Panther growing up, and so he will go up on my trinket shelves in my room. And I pick up Easter grass whenever I can find it, cheap, because it's $1.25 now at the dollar store, and at the Goodwill bins it could be 25 cents. So I love using the paper shred in my packaging. It's just fun. Oh, I found some more of those file folder labels in purple. And then I got some Scooby-Doo Christmas cards. And I picked these up. It says, may all the joys of this special season be yours to share. And so I'm going to be sending these out, I think, for Christmas to some friends. I found some prayer card journals. I thought these would be nice. Like I said, I'm going to bring these. I'll bring these to the thing that I'm doing with the ladies, the class. And I thought these would be really good. I'll put these in with their kits. So I'm kind of sourcing for that stuff right now. Then what else did I find? Oh, I found this was new. It's the Castle Punch. Capture the Magic Walt Disney World Castle Punch. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then I got these little ornaments, but I thought they were so cute. Little scrappy, burlappy, but soft but I thought they'd be so cute on a Christmas packaging or a Christmas journal. They're little puffy trees. And then I found a whole bag of these matching cards. So some of them I can see are Disney, Olaf. This is like, looks like it's got Frozen. Yeah. Okay, so these are the Frozen ones. And then there was another one in here too. Let me see what these are. I love using these in my dangles, and I'm getting ready to do a huge dangle drop. Oh my gosh, people, they're gonna be amazing. Okay, this is My Little Pony. So how cute are these? Little My Little Pony ones. So I got My Little Pony and I got the Disney Frozen. Thank you, Addie. And then I found these bingo cards. So this is these are just fun to use, but I thought they're so colorful. Put them in a pocket. You can even make journal covers out of them. They're just really fun and cute. And my printer's going off on its own right now. I don't know why. I also found a few more bags, which I try to pick up because I know they only charged me a few pennies for these, and I use them in my packaging, but I thought these would be fun. So there's Disney. These are like kid treats bags. And here's another Mickey, and here's Winnie the Pooh, says birthday, and you put your name on it. So I thought these would be cute to use in my, as packaging. I also found some of these Provo Craft scissors, which here is Mickey Mouse head. Isn't that cool? So when you cut, it cuts Mickey Mouse head edges. I thought that would be fun. Not that I have a Disney journal, but I thought it'd be fun. And then there's this one, which is like a scrolly, and I've already tried these out to make sure they work, because a lot of times when you buy them, they don't work, and that's why people donate them. And then speaking of Disney, okay, so let me tell you, I didn't hardly pay anything at that store. As far as Disney goes, I did find Tinkerbell stickers, and I found the Magic Kingdom and Minnie Mouse. So maybe I'll just do some kits. Probably what I'm going to end up doing is just make some Disney kits, because I don't really have any Disney things in the works. Okay, let's see. I found these Spanish flashcard 52 phonetic cards. They actually were in the wrapper, but I unwrapped them. And so it has mañana, tomorrow. I know that word from 8th grade Spanish. I took French in school, but they made us take French and Spanish. When we were in 8th grade, we had to take a half a year French and a half a year Spanish, so you could decide which one you wanted to take when you got to high school. So anyway, I went with French. And then I found this dustless white chalk sticks from Melissa and Doug. I have a big chalkboard that I decorate for the holidays and stuff, so I did pick that up, which I thought was kind of cool. And then there's this money rent receipt book. This is not very old. It's 2005, but it'll be fun to use in junk journaling. Put in pockets and altar. Oh my gosh, I found SpongeBob SquarePants. I found SpongeBob SquarePants. He's so cute. I never watched it. My youngest daughter loved him, loved watching this show. It was so irritating to me. Yeah, but she loved it. And so I would have it on while I was cooking, and she'd be sitting there watching it and keeping me company in the kitchen. I did find this. It is grosgrain ribbon in a pretty sage color. There's not a huge amount left on here, but apparently this was 50 cents on clearance. So I did pick up some of that. Then I found a whole roll of red, white, and gold baker's twine. I thought this was a nice score. And then I found, which should go in Trinket Tuesday, a Trinket Tuesday, because there are a bunch of trinkets in here. But look at this Etch-a-Sketch. And not only is it an Etch-a-Sketch, but it literally works. A little mini Etch-a-Sketch. So this will be going in my studio. I have been wanting to put one up on the shelf, but the fact that I have a little small one is so cool. Very cool. And you know what? I could put this in my analog house bag, just to, redo your skills. And then, so you can do curves. Like, you can do curves if you twist them. You can turn corners. You can go back. Anyway, yeah. Okay, I could sit there for hours playing with Etch-a-Sketch. Anybody else grew up with Etch-a-Sketch? Okay, this is just going on my shelf. I just thought it was so cute. It came out of a kid's play set. Buttermilk waffles. What? Who doesn't love waffles? I just thought it was so cute. I found a whole pack of these, which we're going to be doing some dyeing at this event, so like fabric dyeing, and so these are awesome. You get it if you're going to travel or do anything. I do it when I'm camping too, because I do a lot of eco dyeing when I'm camping. And I buy the curtain rod hooks, and I get an extension rod that fits in there, which you can pick up at the Dollar General for $5. And then so these were 50 cents each. They're actually really good quality. They came from Hancock Fabrics back in the day, and they were $9 for one pack. But anyway, so they should clip on nice. But I clip my fabric to them all the way across the extension pole. And even if you don't have a doorway or somewhere where you can hang an extension pole, you can do it between two trees if you find two trees that are closer. And you can hang multiple down depending on what you're dyeing. So that's just a little tip. And I don't even know why I got this. It's an orange. Okay, I guess because I'm from Florida. I don't know why I got the orange, but I bought a plastic orange. And then I got these little rain boots. So these are from Smith & Hawken and store, which I think is like a hardware kind of a store, or maybe is it like a seed store or something like that, gardening store. So online. And so anyway, I got these little red rain boots because I just thought they were so cute. I'll cut the string out and just put them on display for summer. You know, we get a lot of rain here. So, and yeah, that is it. So let me know. Oh wait, one last thing. I found one and only one, and this is not an old one. This is a new one, but it is Enjoy the 3D Experience of Jurassic Park. So I did get that one just because I saw it in there. But anyway. So let me know what was your favorite thing that I picked up, what you would have picked up, probably what you would have passed on, and how you would use it. And hey, I just want to thank you, all those who hyped my last video. I'm new to this hype thing. I'm so grateful and thankful. So if you get a chance, please hype this video. It gets it out into the YouTube world, and I want to bring more people in this fun thrifting, junk journaling, trinket collecting community. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will be back soon with more thrift hauls because I've got to get this stuff put away. So thank you. Bye.